Hi, this is John Join, coming back to you again for a run at Conquering the World by September 1st, 2020 as Charlemagne, the last Charlemagne run. And if you know me from somewhere else, I do apologize. This is just the game talking, really, at this point. This is probably the first publicized run I've done. It's not really a speed run per se, it's just more of a final send-off to Crusader Kings II. If, however, you do like the idea of speed runs, right as of posting this, hopefully, there is an event going on right now called Games Done Quick over at twitch.com. Hopefully future me will have a link to the description, but it is basically an event of crazy speed running, glitch running, all kinds of games. I don't know if Crusader Kings II is up on there. But it's a whole lot of fun, and all the donations are going 100% to Doctors Without Borders. Also, it's a very good time if you've never actually looked into speedrunning. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to drop you all in media res in this. If you have no idea what Crusader Kings 2 is, don't worry about it. Encountered Donatus Berengar many times while carrying out my duties for the Benedict Order, and it's always a pleasant occasion. We can talk for hours if the time allows, because he never bores me. While our discussions are often lengthy, sure. Probably reading too much friendship. So, last we left off, we were about to break our truces with the Umayyad Empire. And I believe that was the 30th of, no, well, we were going to arrive in, when were we going to arrive? 20th of June. 20th of June. Okay. So, to kind of recap, we had just won a war to gain the Duchy of Zamora, Leon, I believe, actually. And, you know, we'd broken quite a few truces with the Umayyad Empire. And, you know, it's just like, at that point you're like, man, when am I gonna actually stop breaking truces? Think on your sins. Yeah, well, guess I could do that. Let's go ahead and start that. Meanwhile, I'm trying to kill a kid. I think he was an heir. I think he was next in the line to the Empire or something like that. Anyway, so, yeah, again, not, I should mention too that I'm not terribly sponsored or really directly affiliated with it. I don't really do very much on Twitch either. But, you know, I just think it's a great cause, and actually that was enough to actually get me going at this one. We're trying to take advantage of a revolt that is going on, and the fact that our troops are right there, and we are trying to take over the world by the time Crusader Kings III drops. Again, I have no idea what the world record is for world conquest, let alone a Charlemagne. I'm pretty sure it's easier if you're familiar with the game to go as somebody else, but this is kind of more just a personal thing. And, you know, it just so happened right around Games Done Quick was going to come up, so that was strange of my plug for that. I think it's a good cause right now, you know, we're going on what in the world we are living in. But in any case, what was I going after again? Portugal, right. Okay, so, yeah, truce, yeah. Yeah, pretty much all the Muslims are gonna hate us, but, you know, we'll be fine. We will be fine. Okay, so now we set up. I think I set up my rally points for Zamora. Check. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and raise some of the vassals. Let's hold down control so we don't actually launch our people into places where there are already enemies. Because as you might have seen, there's already lots of enemies. Those guys were holdovers from the last war. So, yeah, that's been primarily the focus of this main, how shall you say, annoyance of it, or the thing I always forget, is that there are still enemies in our province. You want to not raise your troops where there are actually levies out. So, we got a micro a little bit here. Some of the boats. England does never have enough boats, and actually, apparently neither does, probably because they got besieged. Okay, well, we're not getting very many troops from Wales, so that's fine. I think we need the most from England. Gonna raise up the Navy's over here. It's never enough, so let's borrow from Normandy. Those guys going. Actually, well, they're not going to do us very much good. But yeah, the rest of the army can walk. Saving cost, you know. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get these guys actually all going to, and we're going to spread out, obviously, a little bit. I think that should land us in pretty good shape. Usually what's gotten me before has been trying to get back over there. So, yep. Let's group up this army, because that's a lot of armies over there. At least once they actually get there. We are already at about 12% war score. Lost control of the Magdeburg. Are those sieges actually still in place? Yeah. Anyway, ranked up in Benedictine order. Excellent. So, I'll take that. Thank you very much. 39, 36, vassal limit. Yeah, pretty much once we're able to actually usurp most of these duchies, it'll be okay. So let's see. Come on, co-conspirator. Oh, yes, we are about to get that guy killed. Excellent. Maybe. It's a little bit in RNG. Again, probably why, if you like speedruns and whatnot, this is probably not... I don't know. You know, that. Honestly, the whole game's done quick thing has really kind of made me interested about the whole thing. Kind of my ragamuffin efforts to try to showcase this game in like some grand challenge. Seem kind of pitiful against those guys, but it's a fun thing. It's a fun thing. Really kind of makes you aware that there's like plenty of ways to enjoy a game. Let's put it that way. And what is this game for the people that have never seen this before? Well, the best thing I could probably describe it as, it's kind of like, okay, that was our cousin. Are they married? Okay, yeah. Awesome. Rank betrothal. Heir to the Kingdom of Wales? I mean, I guess you could marry her. I mean, would you marry matrilineal? No. Well, no. That's not going to work then. You gotta keep those bloodlines going, see? Let's see. I feel like I might have missed something behind there. I had escaped, but... Okay, so, let's see. These armies are going down over there. It's good. In fact, let's go ahead and split up the army and actually send about 3180 over there so we can occupy this land a little bit faster. Yeah, as I was saying, Cess, Richard was smothered by with a pillow by the maid we had bribed. She wasn't caught, and no one has any reason to place blame on me. The world is too cruel for children. Indeed it is. So there was a reason why I knocked him off. I think, because it has been a while since I actually picked up this particular playthrough. But I think he was next in line or somewhere in there to. There was a reason for him getting killed. Let's put it that way. And hopefully. And meanwhile, there is a revolt that's not really great, but you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I cannot make sense of this passage of the Bible. The words are archaic and their meaning is deeply hidden by copious layers of symbolism. It would greatly benefit my spiritual development if I discovered the text's essence on my own, although at this point, perhaps I would be better off asking my court chaplain. There's a typo. There's no shame in asking for help. Yeah. Percentages is pretty good. Being proud is not in accordance with the rule of St. Benedict, so I decided to ask court chaplain Lucius, the Pope, my vassal. He was happily surprised by my request, and together we proceeded to unravel the wordings of the passage. With Lucius's patient guidance, I managed to make sense of it at the end. The wisdom of God is infinite and indisputable. Excellent. Good. Okay, so we got most of these guys in Zamora. Let's send them over to... Yeah. We want to get supply going over there so they don't actually... And they're going to start taking... And pretty much... We are up against the entire world because they don't, understandably, they don't want us expanding because we're already huge. But, you know, that's at this point, it's really kind of a time limit, really, as far as kind of speedrun within speedrun, if you will, to actually just take what you want, really. It's kind of, honestly, you know, they'll probably, you know, this is not the most veteran players will probably say that this, probably know that this is probably not the most challenging start, especially going as Charlemagne, but again, part of it is kind of just wanting to do it for himself. Do it for myself, and maybe we will get as far as we can. Maybe we'll do it by September 1st. Maybe not. But it's kind of just seeing as far as it go. And which kind of leaves off about 10 minutes in, so I'm going to go ahead and make a cut here. But again, if you haven't heard of Games Done Quick yet, this isn't really a sponsorship. It's just like an honest plug. If you like this idea of just seeing how much you can kind of break games, and just there's been some really cool stuff kind of going on over there. And again, it's for a good cause, Doctors Without Borders. All the donations pretty much go straight to them. So a little bit of break from my original intended format, but you know, as you do. Anyways, I'm gonna go and make a cut right here. See you all in the next one if you will stick with me.